Call Layim La Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem, Rakak, Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders and great millstone who rule well, teach well with sincerity, honesty, and integrity. Also, the brother who's laboring his truth with those same attributes. Shalom to you, brothers, and very few sisters, the hopeful elect. All right. So we see an article here. The resources USA Today. It was dated today, January 13, 2022. And it says this, Biden sending medical teams to 6 states to help hospitals overwhelmed by, the crime royale. All right. So you see that sending medical teams to 6 states. Now let's read a little bit about these medical teams. All right. The federal government is sending military medical teams to 6 states: New York, New Jersey, Ohio, Rhode Island, Michigan, and New Mexico to help hospitals overburdened by the crime royale. President Joe Biden announced Thursday. Right. So you see what's going on. They're using this engineered pandemic. Even though there are some, real things that's going out there, and that like they haven't engineered before, other sicknesses, other things that they put in the sky, through chemtrails and the things they put in the food, right? So yes, this is an engineered pandemic. So they're using this as a front, as a military strategy to eventually come in with their ultimate goal is that MOTB, all right? But they're using this pandemic, right, to engineer a lot of, of to execute their plan. All right, this is their front, their front guy. All right. That's why it's not going to go away until, they ultimately get to the position where they want to be, right? And that's why you see them setting up military personnel in different states, because eventually they're going to set up these military personnel in the whole country, all right? And you're going to see it. You're going to see these military personnel, they're going to have more responsibilities. All right, they're not just only gonna, like how they saying is coming in to help, but they're gonna have more responsibilities. They're gonna be coming in. There's different laws that they pass. That people ain't even paying attention of. That they're gonna come. They're gonna be having access to come knock on your door, and check to see if you got that jump shot. All right, and then eventually that MOTB. All right, and this is how they're gonna set up those internment camps, FEMA camps, and just cause that they're gonna call you a medical liability to the country. All right. So, but you see what's going on. Gradualism, that they work in gradualism. They slowly implementing their plan, executing their plan. All right. But going through a few precepts, just showing you that these things is going on, man. They looking at it like you'll look at it from a natural eye, and you think, okay, wow, that's a good thing for the president to do, right? But we know what they're ultimately doing. All right. So let's go into some precepts, and then we'll go from there. All right. That's a good precept right there. But let's go to Psalms. Let's start here. We'll go to 146:3. Put not your trust in princes, nor in the Son of Man, in whom there is no help. Right? Because when you put your trust in the princes and the people, the people who's in rulership, right? The people who's running things, right? There's no help with them, man. They ultimately, especially Esau Edom, he's not set up that way. He's not created to be a helping hand. His weapon was the sword, destruction, right? So when he's implementing a plan, when he's going through with a plan that's not to benefit you, it's to harm you. All right. So again, Psalms 146:3, put not your trust in princes, nor in the Son of Man, in whom there is no help, right? Because there's no help. You got to put your trust in Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. All right. All right. Let's All right. Let's go to Let's not make this long. Let's go bang out the precepts. And just go right there to Job. You know where I'm going. Job 13:4. But ye are forgers of lies. Ye are all physicians of no value. So these men and these princes and these kings, right? And these are the rulers of these of the earth right now, right? They, they're not in a position to benefit you, right? They're in a position to execute their overall plan. All right. So, but they're forgers of lie. Ye are physicians of no value, right? So they're not setting up these military personnel to be of value, right? They're there to be set in place, right? To be in position. So when the next phase come out, the next phase of their plan is time to come out. They're already in position. All right. So, because we know the Esau Edom, he was not set up to be and we're gonna prove that, right? Because we're gonna prove that. We'll go right here first. Proverbs 16:4. The Lord hath made all things for himself, yea, even the wicked for the day of evil. All right, even the wicked for the day of evil. Right, even you can go to the next verse. Everyone that is proud in heart is an abomination to the Lord. Though hand joining hand, he should not be unpunished. Right? So, you joining hand with this wicked man, right? It's not gonna go unpunished, man. You putting your trust in the princes and the kings. These people are not set up. They're not putting these things in position to benefit you, and especially Jacob. I seen one of the brothers sent something through the chat, and I also seen it on Facebook, is that they had the superhero from the WHO organization. They don't want to say too much, but they had the superhero, and they were so-called black people who was the superheroes for this pandemic. Man, you seen it, and for their jump shot. And these people, man, they know ultimately they want to go after Jake, man. Ultimately, everybody else is just they casualties of war, man. All right. So you seen what's going on, and who is the wicked? So we know who the wicked is, man. So we know we ain't gotta be confused. This man is not set up to help you, man. Malachi 1:4. Whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness. Okay, so that's Esau Edom, the border of wickedness, and the people against whom the Lord have indignation forever. All right, so this man, since he lost his birthright, wanted to slew Jacob, Israel, Yasharallah, right? And that's you so-called Negroes, you so-called Native Americans, you so-called Latin Americans, right? And all those that's been scattered abroad and scattered amongst all nations, right? That come from the seed of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. All right. So these people, they know who their enemy is, man, and they're willing to take their enemy down by any means and go through with their plan, which is create that new world order, man. See, the Lord is not gonna let them completely get to their. That's why the scripture says that when they fill their belly up, that's when the Lord's gonna come, knock them, take them out of their place. All right. But see, they're gonna go through and execute their plan because they know they have a short time, so they're coming with that great wrath. So they're gonna hold no bars, man. They're gonna hold back, not at all. All right. So let's we can go here. We can end it here. Again, we don't want to end it to take it too long. Go to Jeremiah. And then they gotta go to work, make them shekels, because we slaves you know. That's why we needed Yahweh Shah deliver us out of this place, man. One of the reasons, right? Jeremiah 13:23. Can the Ethiopian change his skin, or the leopard his spots? Then may ye also do good that are accustomed to do evil. All right. So these people, like it says, that's as can the Ethiopian change his skin, or the leopard his spots? No, right? So then may ye also do good that are accustomed to do evil. These people, they're born lies. They're born liars, man, from the womb. That's what the scriptures say, roughly paraphrasing, man. So they're not gonna have they're accustomed to do evil, man. Their weapon is the sword and destruction, man. All right. They was the first liar, man, come from the spirit of Cain, right? Into Esau, man, right? So this man he has no desire to benefit anyone but himself, man. Right? He was given, one of his blessings was the fatness of the earth as well, man. So until that his reign is over, he's gonna continue to rob, rape, and murder and destroy. Death and destruction, man. That's what death and destruction follows this man everywhere he goes, man. And that's not gonna stop until he's stopped. All right. So when you put your trust in this man, right, like we started, there's no help with this man. His mindset is not to figure out a way to help you, Jacob. All right. So, through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man, if you're on the fence and, the Lord wake you up out of your slumber, man. Because ultimately the Lord is going to do it, who draw you closer to the Father. You know what I mean? It's Yahweh, Yahweh Shah, right? So with that, man, I ain't going to hold you, man. We got to be vigilant. We got to be sober. We got to be watchmen. Got to be circumspect through the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah. All right? With that, I'm going to give all honor, glory, and praises to our power, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah. All right? Shalom.